What's good, Vikings Nation? Buckle up, because we're diving into the hottest Minnesota Vikings news that's got every fan buzzing. The purple and gold are charging into 2025 with some serious fire, and today's update is all about our QB1, J.J. McCarthy, and the wild rumors swirling around Aaron Rodgers. Is our boy J.J. ready to lead the charge? And what's this talk about facing Rodgers in Dublin? Let's break it all down with the passion only a true Vikings fan can bring. Skol, baby. Let's get into it. So, what's the deal with our quarterback room? Why is Kevin O'Connell grinning ear to ear? And how does this all set up an epic showdown on September 28, 2025? Stick with me for 10 electrifying scenes that'll keep you glued to your screen. Let's kick it off with the biggest story in Vikings land. Our head coach, Kevin O'Connell, is practically doing cartwheels over J.J. McCarthy's performance at OTAs. He said, and I quote, "He couldn't be happier with how J.J.'s looking this spring." That's right, Vikings fans. Our 2024 first-round pick is healthy, strong, and slinging the ball like a pro. O'Connell told KFAN-FM 100.3 that J.J.'s fundamentals are on point. His arm's got that zip, and he's got that swagger we've been craving. Can you feel the excitement building for this kid? Now, let's talk numbers to back this up. Posts on X are lighting up with J.J.'s OTA stats. 29 of 34 passes completed, 12 touchdowns, and 0 interceptions through just 2 days. Coaches are raving about his tight window throws and comparing his play to, dare I say, Patrick Mahomes. I mean, come on, Vikings Nation, are we looking at the next big thing or what? Drop your thoughts in the comments. But here's the kicker. J.J.'s not just a rookie anymore. With Kirk Cousins' drama fading and no Rodgers in purple and gold, McCarthy is the unquestioned QB1. How pumped are you to see him take the reins? Let's see where this leads us next. While J.J.'s stealing the show, there's a massive rumor shaking things up. Word on the street, and by street I mean every NFL news outlet, is that Aaron Rodgers might be signing with the Pittsburgh Steelers for 2025. Yeah, you heard that right. The four-time MVP could be suiting up in black and gold, setting up a juicy clash against our Vikings in Dublin on September 28th. But hold up, is this deal even real? Let's dig into it. Reports from sources like CBS Sports and ESPN say Rodgers agreed to a one-year deal with Pittsburgh, but it's pending a physical, and some fans on X are calling it speculative. Vikings fans, you know we dodged a bullet here. O'Connell confirmed he had talks with Rodgers this offseason, but the focus was always on J.J.'s future. Smart move, KOC, keeping our eyes on the prize. So why does this matter? If Rodgers lands in Pittsburgh, it makes our Week 4 game at Croke Park a must-watch. Picture this, 22-year-old J.J. McCarthy staring down 41-year-old Rodgers in the first-ever NFL game in Ireland. Who else is already booking their tickets to Dublin? Let me know in the comments. Let's zoom in on that Dublin showdown. On September 28, 2025, the Vikings take on the Steelers at Croke Park, and it's going to be electric. The Irish Times says tickets go on sale next month, and NFL UK's Henry Hodgson hinted they'll be priced like London games. This isn't just any game. It's a historic moment for the NFL and Vikings Nation. Are you ready to see our boys make history overseas? Imagine the scene. 80,000 fans roaring in Dublin, J.J. McCarthy leading the huddle, and our defense ready to rattle whoever's under center for Pittsburgh. Whether it's Rodgers or not, this game's got narrative for days. McCarthy proving he's the future. O'Connell out-coaching his old pal Rodgers. Oh, it's going to be spicy. What's your prediction for this game? Hit the comments. But here's the question. Can our young gun outshine a legend like Rodgers, if he's even playing? Let's talk about what J.J.'s bringing to the table next. Back to J.J. McCarthy. Our guy's not just looking good, he's dominating OTAs. According to posts on X, he's already racked up 23 touchdowns and just 1 interception in camp. Coaches are calling his throws elite and saying he's got that Mahomes-like magic. Vikings fans, are we witnessing the birth of a superstar? I need your hot takes below. Kevin O'Connell's been clear. J.J.'s the guy for 2025. With Sam Howell, Brett Rippon, and Max Brosmer backing him up, our QB room is locked and loaded. O'Connell told KFAN that J.J.'s healthy, his fundamentals are crisp, and he's ready to thrive in the NFL. Can you imagine him carving up defenses with Justin Jefferson? Skull vibes only. But here's the suspense. How will JJ handle the pressure of a big stage like Dublin? Let's dive into what O'Connell's saying about his offseason moves. O'Connell's not just hyping JJ, he's got a master plan. During his KFAN appearance, he spilled the tea on his chats with Aaron Rodgers. They talked about what a Rodgers-Vikings marriage might look like, but KOC was all about JJ's future. He said, "I was very honest about my feelings toward JJ, my obligation to give him the best possible situation. That's leadership, Vikings Nation." This tells us O'Connell's got a long-term vision. He's not chasing short-term fixes like a 41-year-old Rodgers. He's building around our 22-year-old stud. With 9 dome games guaranteed in 2025, per Vikings.com, JJ's got the perfect setup to shine. Who else loves KOC's focus on the future? Sound off below. But what about those lingering Kirk Cousins vibes? Let's tackle that next. Kirk Cousins may be gone, but his shadow's still hanging around. Some fans are still buzzing about whether we should have kept him or chased Rodgers. O'Connell's putting that drama to bed, saying it's all about JJ now. Vikings.com reports our offense is being tailored to McCarthy's strengths. Think play action, quick reads, and deep shots to JJ-18. Are you ready to move on from the Cousins era? The Athletic notes that our fan base can finally relax, with JJ McCarthy jerseys flying off the shelves. No more wondering about Rodgers or Cousins. Our QB1 is set, and the future's bright. But here's the question. Can we fully let go of the past by the time we hit Dublin? Drop your thoughts. Let's shift gears and talk about how our defense might make life tough for Pittsburgh's QB. Whoever that is, our defense, led by Brian Flores, is ready to bring the heat in 2025. Vikings.com highlights that we've added depth to our front seven, and guys like Jonathan Greenid and Andrew Van Ginkel are itching to disrupt. If Rodgers is under center for Pittsburgh, imagine Flores dialing up blitzes to rattle the veteran. Who's your pick for our defensive MVP this season? Pittsburgh's offense might have DK Metcalf, thanks to their blockbuster trade, but our secondary's no slouch. With Stephon Gilmore and our young corners, we're built to handle big play threats. Picture this, Rodgers or whoever, trying to force a pass to Metcalf, only to get picked off by Byron Murphy Jr. Skull Dreams, right? But can our D set the tone in Dublin? Let's look at the bigger picture for our 2025 season. The 2025 schedule is out, and it's a gauntlet, but Vikings Nation thrives on challenges. Yahoo Sports says we've got tough matchups like the Packers and Bears, but that Dublin game's the early highlight. With JJ at the helm and O'Connell's play calling, we're built for big moments. What game are you circling on the calendar? O'Connell's offense is all about balance, mixing run-heavy sets with explosive passes. Vikings.com notes we're leaning into our O-line upgrades to protect JJ and open lanes for Aaron Jones. Can you see our offense dropping 30 points on Pittsburgh in Week 4? I'm hyped just thinking about it. But what's the key to making this season special? Let's talk about JJ's growth. JJ McCarthy's not just our QB1, he's our hope for a Super Bowl run. Posts on X are calling him a maniac when it comes to football, and owner Mark Wilf says he's making everyone around him better. That's the kind of leader we need, Vikings Nation. Are you buying the hype or keeping expectations in check? O'Connell's coaching staff is tailoring the playbook to JJ's strengths, per Vikings.com. Think quick releases, play-action fakes, and deep balls to Justin Jefferson. If JJ keeps stacking OTA performances like his 15 of 17 six-touchdown day, we're in for a show. What's the one play you want to see JJ pull off in Dublin? Let me know. Let's wrap this up with why this season could be legendary. Vikings Nation, we're on the cusp of something special. JJ McCarthy's rise, O'Connell's vision, and that Dublin showdown on September 28, 2025, are setting the stage for an epic year. Whether it's Rodgers or someone else under center for Pittsburgh, our Vikings are ready to make a statement. Skol forever. Let's bring that energy all season long. So what do you think? Is JJ the next big thing? Will we dominate in Dublin? Drop your predictions in the comments, hit that like button, and subscribe for more Vikings news and updates. Share this with your fellow fans, and let's get the whole Skull Squad hyped. Until next time, keep the faith, keep the passion, and let's go Vikings. Skull.